Hello everybody, my name is Raven. Welcome back to more Kokoro Kitchen, where hopefully we'll get enough for the ice cream maker. We're on day 16. Give it up for day 16. I'm actually kind of liking the purple hair with the ponytail, as I saw as we were walking in. Or blue hair. Would you consider this blue or purple? Anyway, I can't remember if I said it already, but my name is Raven and I will be your guide for today's adventure. I need a short sleeve shirt and then I need the overalls. Yeah, that's good. This might be your outfit from now on, honestly. It's getting a little tedious changing every day, but if that's what you guys like, that's what you guys like. I will not judge. We already saw all of this. We get the upgrade points from the fisherman for giving him his favorite meal. And how much do we need for the ice cream? We need 8 for the freezer station. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Shh. Wait. Audio. Hold on. Did you guys hear that? They added a little sound effect when you can't buy something. Oh, I'm gonna feel so stupid if that was there the entire time. Anyway, so we need 3 more till we get the freezer station, or 1 more to get faster cooking times, or we can just take the plate upgrades. 1 plate upgrade right now. There is a lot of choices. So much stuff, not enough space, but we'll get to it eventually. We could go I can talk. We can go for the another takeout part, I guess. We can go for firewood upgrade. Let's see. Oh, there's no bad upgrades right now. That's the thing. Except maybe the patience meters. Hello. Patience meters could be good. Like, I feel like getting the chicken caregiver would be, or like the watering can would also be good. I hope you bring ingredients from the garden to the kitchen. Interesting. Anyway, we gotta get going. So we gotta prepare for our next food critic. We had the fisherman done with our rice balls. And now we have the librarian with Dongo and Pancake. We can't make ice cream yet. Wrong button. So let's take a look. So we would need the strawberries for the Hanami Dongo. Or we could go for the pancakes. Oh, here they are. Which is milk and eggs. So that is, I'd say that's slightly easier. So let's unlock that. So we need pancakes. Should we just go full dessert again? We could go full dessert. Just not the chocolate taiyaki. Hold on, that's oven. So that's not something that we're not gonna do. But those are all on the stove. So let's go stove and stove. So these are ovens. So we need 1 more oven. We'll go Pyrian. You know, I still have no idea how I'm supposed to pronounce that. And then last but not least, we will... I kind of want to do a sushi. But we'd have to buy this. Oh, we have enough to buy the salmon. 45.40, 45.30. Let's go salmon roll. That'll be our menu for today. It's like it's like a dessert shop, but if like you're here with like your significant other and they're like, man, I don't really have a sweet tooth, but I'm still hungry, we have the sushi option for them. If they don't like fish, then you're dating the wrong person. I'm kidding, I don't like fish. So that is all the way not true. Let's go over here to the butcher tab and buy our salmon freezer. Okay, so we need matcha. We need matcha. We need green. We need soy sauce. Oh my goodness. Actually, we don't need that much. I'm just overreacting. Alright, so we need that. Are you matcha? No, you're not matcha. You're red beans. I forget what this is. I think that might be strawberries. So let's make our soy sauce first. Left, up, left, left. Left, up, left, left. I can do the Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yotoi bamboo strikes without any problem. Oh, these are matcha. These are the matcha leaves. So we put this in here. But for some reason, making soy sauce I struggle with harder. I struggle harder with. Just like I do with talking. So we need mochi. We need this paste. Or is it paste or powder? I believe we make it in here. No. We make it in here? Yes. Ah! I'm so good at button mashing. Okay, so we need that. We need dried nori. I think it's called nori. Chop the squid. I don't need to sing the second part because he already knows. And then we just need mochi, I believe. We got the powder, we got mochi, we got soy sauce. So that should be that. And then we just need to make sure we don't run out of eggs. 40, 30, 45, 40. Okay. So our best and brightest is still our salmon roll. Let's get these on our cart. You know what I would like to see as an upgrade? Hold on, I just gotta make sure it's not here already. I would like to see... Okay. I was gonna say, I'd like to see faster mixing times, but I'm wondering if the cooking time upgrade counts towards that, like assembling the sushi in the bowl on the table. Because it's not a food to be cooked, but it's still like complete, for lack of a better way of saying it, you know? So that'd be something to try. I think that might be our next upgrade, actually. What was the other options? The freezer station. Well, the freezer station isn't like a requirement, because we can get the librarian with our matcha pancakes. Okay, so we got that, I think we're good. Let's start running that. Let's pet you. And then, oh, wrong button again. We'll open shop. Oh, no, I forgot about the pigs and chickens. That was almost bad. Let's get some pancakes going. Can I put this in here without it? Yes, I can. Just so that'll be... You can put that on the cart. Alright, you want some curing. I'll get that going right for you as soon as this is ready. Alright, so for curing, we need milk, eggs, and sugar. And then Sleepy Assistant will take care of the rest. Let's get you. You want some pancakes. Egg. Milk. Flour. Hurry up, Sleepy Assistant. Let's go over here. No. Get that going. Okay, what can I get for you? Sushi and matcha pan. Oh, no, not matcha pancakes. Imagine if I called it that. That would be crazy. Okay, so sugar. And that goes on the stove. I like that we're kind of like in a little bit of a comfort flow right now. Like we're not really getting overwhelmed. Like things got a little bit hectic last time. Getting that second table and everything, and then we need matcha pancakes. So we're kind of doing good. Like it's just important not to panic. Take a shot every time I say like when I don't need to. That'll be your challenge. Oh shit. Okay. Pardon my French. No, I don't speak it. Alright, so we need some of this on your disc. I need some curing. As soon as Sleepy Chef takes that. Get that there. Get that going. I want to get something on the takeout cart. Oh, these guys about to get impatient. I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. This is my ego might be biting it a little bit here. Some curing. Boop. 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 So that doesn't run out. What can I get you? More curing and matcha pancakes. Crap. Well, we'll get some dongo going then. Curing first because it's quicker. Take that, put that there. I don't want to run out of milk and eggs. No hectic, nothing hectic going on here. And this will I guess this will just be for tomorrow because no new customers are going to be coming in. Let's see. No big deal. No big deal, you know? I don't think I said hi to you. Fine, only for a minute. I'm not a lap chicken. Do you want to be a lap chicken? I have room. Boop. Don't worry, sleepy assistant. I'll take this one myself. I said, don't worry, sleepy assistant. I got it. Doesn't listen. Does not listen. Now, I did notice. Okay, I didn't notice, is what I meant to say. I don't know if the librarian came in. Daily data, 17 total meals, 13 sit down, 4 takeout, 588 money earned on day 16. Give it up for day 16. Alright. I don't think they did because we have nobody barging into our place of work. I mean, it's good. We don't want people barging into our place of work. Should I buy this? Oh, we have all these already, so we're set for you. So we are set for the next 2, which is kind of nice. Okay, so we have 6. We have 6. We could go for faster cooking time. We could go for... we'll go for the cow giver. I think we go for faster cooking time. Just a little bit. just a little bit. I'm gonna do it. There's no wrong answers. At least there better not be. If there's wrong answers, then we're taking mistakes. Then we're screwed. I mean, actually, I was always a good test taker in school. This is the homework that got me. Oh, I accidentally right-clicked. Dang it. Okay, sturdy. Where's your caretaker? Oh, that's right. I haven't paid him yet. Alright. Take 2 and action. You know, you can just alternate left-click and E if you have bad joints like I do for easier button mashing. So we need that, and that. I think. Do we need the red base? Yeah, we do. Okay. Anyway, let's go make soy sauce. Up, down. Ah, we almost got the mythical all in a row. It was so close. It was right there. Do we need this here? No, here. Chop, 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 chop. You know, speaking of chopping the fish and disappointing fathers, they're apparently reviving the Victorious universe. Yeah. Something. I think the show's gonna be called Hollywood Arts. And I was like, huh, that's weird. But then I was also like, huh, they just bring back everything, don't they? except for the show that all the actors want to come back on. Did I already do this? I already did this. Yeah, I'll do it again. What's the harm? I think I just need the seaweed? Yeah, I just need the seaweed. That's the one I missed. I grabbed this one, I should have grabbed that. That's my bad, I was distracted. Yeah, it's funny, like, every show's getting a revival now, and then the revivals will get revivals in like 15 years from now, which is very interesting because there's that, what's that one saying? There's nothing original anymore. And when you do get original stuff, nobody watches it because they're not invested. So it's a little bit of a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. Oh, I need to buy the salmon chest. I almost forgot. Boop. What's another show? Oh, the iCarly movie is also... That's also a thing that's gonna thing in a non-disclosed amount of time. Or... I don't know if the time was disclosed, I just don't know. You know, that seemed a little bit faster. Let's open up the shop. But one could also say the same about some of the state of gaming. You know, both Last of Us games have been remastered like 5 times each. Final Fantasy VII got the remastered trilogy. Gears of War, Reloaded. They just announced Halo Combat, not Evolved, Combat Ascended? I forget what the remake is called. But you know, there are some remakes that I don't mind. Like take like stuff like Final Fantasy, like the Final Fantasy VII remake trilogy. You have Trails in the Sky remake. You have all this other stuff, right? And because it's not just a rehash, it's different, it's unique, it's X, Y, and Z. Oh shit! But then you see a game like Last of Us Part 1, the remaster, right? And I'm not hating on the game itself. I'm hating on the idea of it. Because Last of Us came out, like, yeah, it came out on the PS3. But then No! I forgot about that. Because Last of Us came out on the PS3. And then it was remastered, right? Yeah, Last of Us remastered for PS4. Which is, alright, fine. It's like, it's around the same generation. Like, around the same time period. Kind of like with, it was basically just a second release. That's how close it was. Kind of like how, we'll say, a game like Horizon Forbidden West, right? It came out on the PS4 and 5. Which didn't make much sense to me, but it's essentially the same thing. But then they remake it again. They remaster it for a third time for the PS5, and then it's like, okay, what are we doing? And not only did they do it for the Last of Us 1, they remade it 3 times. Then they remastered Last of Us 2. And you're like, this game is not old enough to be a remaster. You know? And again, like, I'm not hating on it. It's just, while you're doing that, you could have been making either Last of Us Book 2, right? Shit. I've been talking too much. Or you could be making Uncharted 5 or Uncharted... Not Lost Legacy, but like the next Legacy, I guess. With the daughter. Man, I'm doing so good right now. I'm not paying attention. You got me on autopilot, and when I'm playing a game like Overwatch, I can autopilot without a problem, but I guess I need a little bit more focus. Anyway, that's my tangential rant about video game remasters. Cause I just feel like there has to be a point to it, you know? Like Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? There was a point to it. It's considered, like, Final Fantasy VII came out 30 years ago. It's considered one of the best games ever made. And the original team wanted to make their true their true vision. There's no plates! Oh my goodness, how could I forget that? Man, remember what was I saying about being on like Easy Street? That's what I get. I just put my foot in my mouth and it did not taste good. So like there was an actual goal for the remake. Not like, obviously they want to make money, it's gonna sell. But it's like creatively the devs wanted to make their vision. Or with Trails in the Sky, like I keep going to these two, but they're just two really good remakes. Like Trails in the Sky First Chapter was remade because Trails as a series has been around for 15-ish years and it has just as many games. And with Trails Through Daybreak, Trails Beyond the Horizon, it's like, alright, we have like, I forget what the developer is called. Fuck. Let me see if I can. I have the case right here. Where is the case? Okay, never mind. I can't see it. Fuck. Where is it? Anyway, so at a point to what I was saying. We have this series that's always been kind of on the fringes. It hasn't really penetrated the American market. Sorry, that was very immature of me. I apologize. But now we're getting more traction. More people are knowing about it. And like even someone like me, like I was aware of like the Cold Steel quadrilogy, like just in name only. And I consider myself like a big JRPG fan, right? But like even I was like, it was on the fringes even for me. So like I've been trying to get into it. I'd like, if you've seen some of the older videos, you could see my failed attempts at the Let's Play. I just can't. I don't know what it is. I just can't yet. But I will one day. Anyway, where was I going with that? So like, we have this series. that's now getting the attention of the Americans. Not saying America drives the market, but you know what I mean. We gotta, and we need a place for people to start again, because if you wanted to go back and play the original Sky trilogy, it's either like the version came out in like 2005 or something, and like the trilogy was on the PSP. I mean, yeah, it's ported on Steam. I have the whole trilogy on Steam, but that's not my point. What am I trying to thought? So like there was a purpose to the remake of Chosen Sky First Chapter. Other than, besides making money, it's like we're bringing this game that was like designed for the PSP, 2D, no voice acting, the whole 9 yards, and we're bringing it to the modern era. 3D camera, voice acting, revamping the combat, and the combat's actually pretty fun. I've only had like 2 hours into it, but it's still very fun. I might record first chapter. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to do, because we have a new game coming out on Halloween that I kind of want to record as well. I'm kind of waiting for. So look forward to that. What do I need? We have soy sauce, we have seaweed, we have... Oh, I need the red bean paste. But then you see a game like Last of Us Remastered Part 2, right? And you gotta ask yourself, like, what's the point? You know, the game came out 2 years ago. And then when you just sit and think about it for like 5 seconds, you're like, oh, it's coming out at the same time as the TV show. They're trying to capitalize on the hype. So it's like there was no point to it other than money. Other than selling units. Like nothing creatively. And then yeah, they'll go ahead and add stuff like what was it? I forget what it was called. Where it's just like the roguelite mode. I forget what it's called. I want to say Left Behind, but or no return? No return? I don't remember. You get modes like that, which is, yeah, it's added content, but it's also probably a mode that some developer was working on in their off time as like practice or something, and then someone saw it's like, oh hey, we can add that as the content. That's my pessimistic way of looking at it. It's like if the free God of War DLC, right? How much was it free? I don't remember. God of War Ragnarok. But it's like if hold on, my brain's reloading. Trust. It's like if they added that, but they were also like, yeah, but if you want to play it, you gotta buy God of War Ragnarok Remastered. Well, it's like, why are you remastering? The game just came out. Which isn't my point. Which is all in all my point. I'm not like there's always gonna be the corporate greed reason behind everything in gaming nowadays, which is sad, especially for some series that are super beloved. Like, what was it? I guess the biggest example of corporate greed ruining gaming would be, obviously you have the mass market games like Call of Duty, right? Going full loot box store, battle pass, free to play, battle royale. And yeah, they're making a ton of money off of it, but for the people that grew up playing it, like I didn't grow up playing Call of Duty, but I did grow up playing Black Ops 2. And I've tried Black Ops 3, I've tried Cold War, I tried Advanced Warfare. The last Call of Duty I played was Cold War. And that's when I just gave up on it, because that feeling was gone. Because of all the corporatization of it. They were like putting all the focus into the free-to-play aspect. And another one, which is, even though it was a game I liked, I actually liked this game, I enjoyed it for what it was. You had Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, right? And the game itself, I really liked. I liked the gameplay. I liked the story. I liked the gameplay loop. I saw what they were going to do with it. Even though other people didn't. But it failed. Not because it was a bad game. It was because of all the corporate elements that were introduced into it. Like, it's a $70 game with the battle pass and like seasonal content. It's like it was never gonna work, and I was really sad because I actually bought that game for me and my friend. If you watch the live streams, y'all know Crate. I bought it for Crate's birthday when it came out because it came out like around the same time as her birthday, and we never really got to play it because the game died. Which was really sad. But I'll say this, I got $70 of enjoyment out of it. So like, I don't regret that purchase. I bought it digitally because this was during the time I thought digital was better, and I learned my lesson real quick. But it's still sad to see. And now, along with corporatization, we are getting, I forgot what company it was, but there was a dev company that just, it was the company that bought Hi-Fi Rush. It's like the devs behind Hi-Fi Rush, or the company that bought the devs for Hi-Fi Rush and PUBG. They just announced that they're going to be prioritizing AI integration into their stuff, right? And that's the death of gaming right there. That's how art and creativity dies. And regardless of what you believe, like, there is an art to video games inherently, you know. And so, like, it's like we're almost on a war. Like, gamers are almost on a war of two fronts right now, fighting back against corporatization and fighting against AI, which is also, so it's like there's no good outcome right now. I'd like, not to be pessimistic, but it's almost a losing battle, because the things people are saying about, like, oh, we gotta show them with our wallets X, Y, and Z. It's like, well, everyone said the same thing about when the market went to $70 games, and nothing came of it. And I'll admit it, like, I'm guilty of it, you know. I still bought games. I bought a Switch 2. Barely missed you. You can give to that guy. So it's just sad to see. But I will say, like, okay, on a happier note, I think because of this new wave, right? Of this new wave of devs, like big devs wanting to go the route of AI. By the way, I'm a basketball fan, so every time I say I, my mind immediately thinks of Allen Iverson. That's just me being a nerd. Indie gaming is gonna get, like, indie gaming has been on the up and up, especially in recent years, but I think it's going to get, like, we're gonna reach, like, it's going to, like, it's gonna be better than ever, or we're gonna get to the point. Kind of like, the rise of Five Nights at Freddy's. like, we saw an absolute skyrocket rise of indie horror, we're gonna see the same with just indie games across the board in the next, in the next 4 years. I want to say indie games is gonna be huge, like bigger and better than ever. Is what I want to say. I don't know why I started on this tangential. Like, it's such a long tangent. I don't even know where we started. I don't even know what day we're on. I've been on autopilot. What day are we on? We're on day 19. We got 1 day left. So I would say if you can, like, start looking at indie games, because there's some quality stuff out there. I say as I'm playing an indie game. Okay, what do we want in way of upgrades? Okay, we've been struggling with plates, so let's give you plates. Is there anything I can get for 1 skill point? No. Okay. While we're here, let's add to our menu. There is a trophy or an achievement for getting all the recipes, so I gotta remember to put some progress into that, because I think that's gonna be like the natural conclusion for the series. Not that I'm already planning on it. I'm genuinely having a good time, but I think that would be like, all right, we've beaten the game, sort, you know? Is just getting all the achievements, or if we wanted to, getting all stars and all the recipes, but that would take we would lap the time it takes to do that, to get all the stuff, because I think all the achievements I have left is just unlocking everything, like buying all the recipes, right, and then buying all the upgrades. I think those are the only ones left, because there's an achievement for buying all these, achievement for buying all these, excuse me, an achievement for buying all of these. Do I have enough for this? Oh, I already bought it. Where's your head at, Raven? Nowhere good. But yeah. So the message to game devs is, don't let the execs dictate what you're doing, because you see what's happening, and it's not good. It's not good. What else do I need? I already lost track. Miso, mochi, and then we got... Okay, so we just need the paste. Part of me wants to get... sorry. I want to go off on another tangent. So I like to bake in my free time a lot. I like to make breads and cakes and whatnot. And so part of me is like, hey, I know how to bake. I know how, I know my way around the kitchen. And then my ego says, what if I ask what if I asked Mango Leaf Games if they wanted to make a cookbook and I can help with it? And then it's like, well, I've never made any of this stuff, you know, except for have I made anything? I don't think I've made anything. I've made a rice bowl, right? I've made an egg sando, right? I've made I could make, I mean, normal pancakes I could make. I feel like I could make milk with toast. I've done gyudon, right? I've done that before in my house. I could probably make that ones. I've never done it. Oh, there's gyoza. I actually love gyoza. I could make, I could probably make amu rice with my knowledge. I could probably make jeez, look how much that takes to make. I could probably make that's about it. So it's like I probably couldn't do it. But it would be a fun idea, you know? The Kokoro Kitchen cookbook. Except we're gonna have to call it something else. Let's get ready for this last day. I've been talking tangentially so long. There's also another game that was coming up, another food-based game, and it's all desserts. I think it's all dessert. No, actually, there was a hamburger. Never mind. What was I saying? Oh, I was like, I feel like if I like sat down and like put my small brain, put 100% of my small brain into it, I could make a cookbook for it. You know what I mean? But then it's also like, I'm not associated with the game in any way, shape, or form. I did make a mini bench right about it. Go watch it and play this. See if you can find it. But it's also like who am I to do it? You know? It wouldn't make any sense. Our goal today is to not have any missed customers. Now we got people coming in. I wonder when we're gonna see the librarian. No, put that there. You want these thingies. I don't even remember what those are called. You get another one of these going for... No, keep it. The food cart. What can I get you? You want some pudding, and you want some sashimi. Actually, while this is cooking, we can make the sushi. But yeah, let me know if you liked my rant on the state of video games. Crate, my buddy, you know if you watch the stream, wants to have a podcast where we talk about nothing. So if you liked hearing me talk about nothing, let me know. Okay, I keep wanting to call this like Daifuku, but I'm pretty sure that's something else. Oh no, it is Daifuku! Haha, haha. I'm smart. And I was like, great, what would you even want to talk about? And I don't know. I was like, alright, perfect. Next time you're free, we're just gonna sit down and record. So if we ever actually do it, you'll see it on the channel. One day, eventually. Oh, crap. The chickens. The cows. I need your labors of love. I don't have matcha powder. Fuck. Come on. Do I make it here? No. I could have sworn I made it. That's gonna be so close. No, it's not. I pick up the foot. That's gonna be so close. I don't think it's gonna make it. I don't think the sushi's gonna make it. No. All right, put that there. I'll put that there too. need to make that. No, I grabbed an egg. Well, at least we're making money off of the... We still sold the items that we made that we didn't serve. That's nice. I forgot what I was talking about. Great. We put in... And last but not least, one more of these under this. Don't worry, Sleepy Assistant. I'll take this one out first. Darn. I couldn't keep up. Why couldn't I keep up? Also, why can't I clear out these boxes? 2 missed customers. For shame, Raven. For shame. Oh, if I've been keeping track right, and I probably haven't been, that is our last day. We're gonna take off the salmon roll, but it just takes too long to make. And we will do something like, probably gyudon next. I don't know. Or we'll just buy those. I'll bet. So anyway, sorry for my tangential rants. I just needed to get off my chest, and this is kind of like the only outlet I have. Anyway, I have been Raven. This has been Kokoro Kitchen, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.